Hey everybody, welcome to Popular Unknown Paintball Live, and man, have I missed you guys. I don't have a lot of big plans for this episode because I literally just got my internet back up and running late last night. It's been 2 months. So for those of you that don't know and are only just joining in quickly, I was running on a DSL internet connection, and I was piggybacking on somebody else's service. I was going with a smaller company. I wasn't hacking. But there's laws in Canada where you've got smaller services because the anti-monopoly laws, whatever. So the company that I had discontinued its DSL service, but I was grandfathered, and they just kept progressively making my internet worse and worse and worse. And then when I wanted to get cable into here, the cable run into the house was old, and that had to be. It was a complete and utter hassle. So finally, I'm back. I'm live, and I'm here with you guys. Now, because I only had it done late last night, or got it finished late last night, I don't have a show planned for today. But I didn't want to miss one more day. So this is not a fake it till you make it. This is let's just knock the cobwebs off and let's just talk with friends and talk paintball and just. So I don't know how long this episode is going to last. And I don't know. I just excited, and I don't know if it shows, but I'm just excited to be back online and live. So we got Kieran saying, hey, Kieran, good to hear from you. Long time. It's been like 2 months since I've been live. And we got Rob Walker from Chicago. Hey, Rob, how's it going? And speaking of people from Chicago, I got a friend joining me quickly. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry I'm late. The boy had me occupied for a second.
You're not late. I had to do my intro, my whole bit. I still haven't had a chance to talk about my sponsors. Or like, Steve, when are you getting back online?
Right. It's been a minute.
It's been 2 months. 2 months. I can't even begin to tell you how much it sucked on my end. I absolutely love this show. Like, I love doing this show. I love talking with people like you, for example. I met you through the show, right? Like, I met Nikki, and that led to me coming to Chicago.
You met Mickey and Rob, and then you came to Chicago, and
you humped my leg.
I humped your leg.
Oh man, it's good to be live. Oh, we got Charles Bird saying, "Hey, bro, good to see you. Good to see you too." No wall hangers. Well, all these guns except for this one is functional. This one actually has a bad board that needs to be repaired, but other than that, these are all the guns that I shoot. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see them. So that just got redone by Caesar a few months ago. That one got done by Tim Glavin and Caesar.
Yeah.
This one just doesn't die. It's a 97. And then this one needs to be repaired. And then this is my Ultra Shocker. So.
What, you going to say hi? Huh?
Hi.
Hey, dude.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and that's my pile of mischief.
I have one. It's just not with me tonight. Well, not anymore. He went back at 7 p.m. Autocockers are awesome. I know paintball guns in general are awesome. And we got Chica saying, "Hey, Steve, good to see you again." Chica, it is good to see you too. Although you really need to change your name so that I'm not constantly talking about your dog. I honestly forget what his first name really is. It's just Chica because I see everything on Facebook and that's just how it goes. Chica. So how is paintball over down at Team Fox or at Fox Paintball, I should say?
Fox Paintball is getting busy.
Is it nice?
Yeah, I mean, we can't keep decent weather to save our lives down here.
Yeah, but it's the Windy City.
It's if it's 70, we've got 60-mile-an-hour winds, and if it's 60, it's raining, and if it's not 60, it's 30 degrees, and we're getting snow overnight still.
Right. So
it's
compressed.
ridiculous.
So immortal air tanks to make sure the guns feed properly, and in high winds, you just lead them a little longer.
Yeah, Kentucky windage.
Kentucky windage, and then when all else fails, rain covers.
Yeah, just accuracy by volume.
And that works.
Eventually, you'll hit them.
Eventually. Maybe not you.
hey. If I'm at the 50, I'm all right.
I can make jokes because I can't hit crap these days, it seems. Right. Well, I can hit it. I just can't make my bunker.
You did
so
fine.
so I heard that there was stuff happening at Fox Paintball, new fields and things.
They've got one of the old Woods ball fields. They've got almost completely redone again.
Cool.
Something that we haven't been able to play in a few years. Rob
Why weren't you able to play a Woods ball field?
It was, we had enough stuff down on it, and enough of the thorn bushes had come back on it that it wasn't really. It was gonna hurt somebody. It was bad.
Yeah, but you leave it.
What's that?
You leave it. You if there's stuff that's down, you leave it down.
Well, you can do that to a point, but when all the brambles and the thorn bushes start taking the field over, you got to get out there and do something with those.
Do you though? Those are just natural obstacles.
Yeah.
Play around them.
And then we're gonna get back down the road, going towards the entrance. We've got another field down there that's got probably 25 down trees, to the point where that is not. you can't hardly get from one end to the other anymore. It's had so much stuff fall.
All right, so you take some chainsaws out, you knock it, and then you just leave it. You don't have to move it. They become natural bunkers.
Yeah, you knock it, you leave them in, take them to 6 foot lengths, and let Tim get it with the backhoe, and then they're all piled up bunkers again.
Exactly. Or even,
but it's got to be dry enough to get the backhoe out there, and that is not an option right now. We've had so much rain.
Well, it is the Windy City after all, and it's spring.
Yeah.
So.
And we're on the bank of the Fox River.
So that's where the name comes from.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that river that was right behind the speedball field, that's the Fox River.
I just remember you guys sending me into a swamp without letting me know that it's an actual swamp. So the one pair of shoes that I had, which are nice and new and clean, got soaked.
Well, welcome to Fox Paintball.
Pretty much. So what was the team that you're playing with again now?
I was practicing with SBS at Power Paintball over the winter.
Right.
And great group of guys.
Yep.
Love them all to death. But that's just, you know how you get that one guy that you just can't deal with.
Yep. Every team. There's always.
It was the owner.
That'll do it.
Yeah. But, so we're trying to get Destiny Midwest back on track.
Nice.
And in the meantime, they're not going to be playing the Mid-American X-Ball Series at Blast Camp. So I've got a friend on Competitive Edge that has asked me to come play that with them.
Cool.
So
what's going on with Destiny Midwest? I mean, I don't know if there's a group chat or anything, but I'm not part of it. So.
Yeah, it's just Jeremy and Dom are moving back down to Miami.
Okay.
And we've got guys that want to play, but life. So it's hard right now for us to get 5 guys on the field.
That'll suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but that's the way that works. Like, I mean, with the exception of maybe Dynasty, no team lasts. Like I can't honestly think of a single I can't think of a single team that didn't do this the whole thing, like the whole career, right? Even if it didn't like just fade away and then come back, name something else, or just teams just do that. Like even the most iconic teams like Iron Man and stuff, they still split up and then they did horrible for the longest time. Then they had a resurgence, and I think Iron Man's starting to get better, if I remember correctly. And then you've got the OG Iron Man, which is a completely different team, which is all the old school mechanical guys, and
Right.
it's just that's paintball.
Yeah, it's paintball. It's always been a roller coaster, and so you get your points where you can get your points, and when we get everything straightened back out, we'll be rocking the Destiny Midwest blue.
Oh, Rob Walker saying, "I'm not supposed to let you fool me." I don't know what that means.
I'm thinking he's talking about getting the field at Fox put back together.
Man, that's probably it.
He knows I'm out there with my chainsaw more often than just about anybody else.
I just realized something. You and I have the exact opposite beard. You're all white and white
And I've
with
got
this giant porn
Yep.
stash stripe going, and then I've got the skunk stripes. I look like Cruella DeVille upside
Yeah.
down.
I'd rather have yours, I think, than mine,
Why?
because this is too much white. I'm not old enough for all this white yet.
Dude, but you just darken this part up. Call it porn stash. That'll be your new paintball. That'll be your new nickname on the paintball field.
Yeah.
We'll just call you Stash. That way you can have theme music.
No, a couple months ago I had shaved everything off and I left just the big Fu Manchu handlebar mustache.
Nice.
It was hilarious, but I was told no.
By who?
Well, my better half.
Well, any half is better half. Oh man, it's good to be live again.
It's
I mean,
good
we
to
only
have
have
you back live.
We only have 4 viewers right now, which I am totally okay with because when I tried to log on like 45 minutes ago, all the settings had cleared and changed, and there's all new bells and whistles, and
Yeah.
I don't know how long I'm going to stay live tonight. I just had to be live.
Yeah, I feel you. That's why when you said something, I was like, well, I'll shoot the breeze. We'll get you back going.
Yeah. Oh. So what else is new out in the Chicago area?
Breakout's officially closed.
That's a field.
It was a private field.
Okay.
Teams would practice there. Aftermath used to practice there when they would come to Chicago. Nate sold the farm. It was on a farm. Nate
Okay.
sold the farm, moved to Montana. The owner of SBS, Rob, he's opening Wildside Paintball back up again. He bought property just west of Rockford. So he bought all the turf and the poles and the netting, and he's in the process of moving that out there now. He's been working on that the last couple weekends. So we'll have another speedball field just west of Rockford.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's called Wildside?
Wildside, yeah. They
Cool.
they were running south of Rockford for a long time. They did an indoor field at the mall for a little while. COVID, his lease didn't renew during COVID, so now he's trying to get things set back up.
Got it. Josh is saying that their ANS gear is having a big game this Sunday at Ambush Paintball Park. What kind of big game is it, Josh? Is it just a simple giant big game, or is it a scenario? What's the deal on that? But
I'm just waiting for Living Legends.
now, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who are you playing for?
Dwayne.
What color? What? You have to understand.
Red, I
that
believe.
I'm getting barraged by so much information from so many different angles. It's all one big blur to me. So
Yeah. Well, you got your ear out for everything.
I really do. Like, I'm always just looking for a cool story here or there. Or,
Yeah. But I believe Dwayne's commanding the Red Army for Living
Okay.
Legends. So we're heading out there Thursday. Going to camp out the whole weekend because they
so
open
tomorrow?
No. This is May 19th.
Oh, okay.
It's the 19th to the 22nd. Is
Cool.
Living Legends.
Nice. I wish I was going. Like, I honestly don't know where I'm traveling or what I'm
Well, it's
doing this
just
year
in Michigan. Hop the
at
border.
all. Living Legends in so is that at Hell Survivors?
Yeah, Hell Survivors, Pinckney,
In
Michigan.
Pinckney?
Yeah.
Maybe I will jump the border.
Yeah.
Where are you guys crashing?
We bought 3 campsites, so we're gonna have all kinds of space.
Cool.
Trying to get hit up Matt with Mutants, if they need a space to set up anything, because we're gonna be there. I know they're gonna stay in I believe they're staying in a hotel, but I was like, stop by. We'll have the smoker running. He ate some of the chicken that came out of that smoker at the last RKE.
Okay.
At Sherwood last fall in October. So he was like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to that."
Kathy Alvarez just
we
joined
eat
us.
good.
Hey, Kathy. Kathy's of the Valkyries. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but so there's going to be smoker. There's going to be camping, and it's Pinckney, Michigan, which is the paintball field that's in the middle of town. Which that I will never forget that as long as I live. The first time I got there, I had to go see. I went out the main exit, and there's just like street, and there was kids with Tippmans and barrel covers or barrel plugs at the time, I think it was, and they were just within their camo, just walking down the sidewalk on the way to the paintball field. I was like,
before they moved it,
thing ever.
Before they moved it to Hell Survivors, it was at Legacy here in Lockport, Illinois.
Right. Well, there's multiple.
That's like you're downtown Lockport. You take this little side road by the river, and there's a paintball field down there.
Right, but this is actually in town. Like, I mean, they're on like I don't know how to explain it, but the driveway goes right to a road. Like, it's like there's houses.
Yeah, see, I haven't been there yet, so this is gonna be a first for me.
You have to just walk out the main entrance, if you will, and there's this giant. It's just a street. Like, it's not a huge street. It's not like a main highway or anything. It's just your average suburban neighborhood street. And when I was there in the 90s, kids were walking up and down the street in their camo with their paintball guns on the way to the field or on the way home. Just like, it's like, okay, we're going to play at the park. Talk to you later. It was the coolest thing ever. Oh, and Josh says, just a big game, free taco and burritos for lunch included. Nice. I don't see myself making it to California, unfortunately.
No,
but
not this weekend.
But free tacos and burritos? Where do I
never turn down free tacos and burritos?
Well, you can.
No.
Like, I've been to places where it's pretty sketchy. I
don't know, man. I always got room for a taco, especially if it's free.
See, there are times where you just have to say no. The one time that comes to my head more than anything else, and if you've got young children out there in the world, plug their ears. I was at this dance hall where, you know, it was the adult ballet, and somebody ordered us chicken wings. I don't know if you guys have ever seen chicken wings under black lights, but they glow green. Yes. There was no way in hell I was touching even one of those. I mean, this place was a rat hole to the extreme. And they bring me these glowing green wings.
The adult ballet is not where I'm going for chicken wings.
Exactly. And then when they're glowing this color, no, just no.
Right.
Oh, we got Caesar in the house. Hey, Caesar. Honestly, Caesar, it's great to see you too. I can't wait to get you back on the show. I can't wait to get everybody back on the show. I mean, I know I've only got 4 people watching right now, and
Now,
that's
where's Connor?
fine.
I figured
Connor
he
is
jumped at being on the first show.
He probably would have. It's early in the morning for him, for starters,
Right.
and with his medical condition and stuff, it's affecting how he talks. So sometimes he's Connor, and sometimes he's just having a hard time controlling with his neurological disorder that's kicked in. But he is getting better, and that's the important thing.
Yeah.
So positive vibes to you, Connor, down there in Australia.
Yeah,
Hopefully
Connor,
we get
better soon.
Absolutely. But he was talking about having you on and trying to get Matt on from Sudbury and dropping the leprechaun bomb on a regular basis.
Oh boy.
Get you just spinning before work tomorrow.
I accidentally went and did that Monday.
So then you're due.
Yeah, it's been a couple days.
Yeah. So what else is new? What have I missed?
Oh man, I picked up a 170. I got rid of the mini GS. I finally grew up and got a big boy gun.
Well, there was nothing wrong with those little minis.
You know what? That gun was a workhorse. I had no complaints with it. But
now, did you get?
It's
did
not
you get,
the 170.
Did you get rid of it, or did
Yes,
you?
I sold it with that little peanut tank for what I was short to pick up the 170, and then ended up not having to sell it. Like 3 days later, I ended up coming into the rest of the money I needed. So,
because I was going to say you should probably try to keep those just as backup.
Well, that's what I've got an Automag for. Yeah,
that's my son's.
Mm-hmm. No, if I need a backup bad enough, I'll just pull the Automag out. I'm fine.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're a lot like me. You go to any paintball field that you're known, and I'm known at most, but if you go to any paintball field that you're known and you go, anybody got a spare gun? It's just like, Jesus, they just rain down on you.
Well,
like every time I
travel,
of
my friends come to the field without at least 3.
Every time I travel, people are like, "You don't need to bring anything. We just got a gun for you." But I like having my own. You know, right. I mean, I understand. I don't know if you're like me, but maybe anybody out there, if you want to chime in, I like having my own gun, what I'm used to, and then I don't worry about, giving it a core sample by accident or tripping, falling, whatever. It's just I'm more comfortable with something that I own. Plus, I'll take these down and I'll walk around the house and I'll be like, just muscle memory. Switch hands, muscle memory, muscle memory, muscle memory. Do you remember that back in the day when we just
slide open the patio door and just throw paint into the backyard?
Yeah, we can't do that here.
Well,
where I live here, it's a $20. It's a bylaw. You're not allowed to discharge an air gun or whatever within city limits, and it's $20 per round fine. And that's not how many you shoot; that's how many your magazine can hold. So if you can imagine a 200 round hopper at $20 a shot, I'm not going there.
I don't know what the fine is here. I know I'm not supposed to discharge my high-powered air rifle. That's what they refer to it as. The cop lives on the corner. He's come over. He's shot it. So I think I'm okay.
If people want to be dicks, and I've got a couple neighbors that are, I've got a cop that lives across the street too, and then a firewoman. Actually, it's a female officer and a female firewoman. They live right next door to each other, directly across the street from me. So I got a safe neighborhood. It's just
I plow all the driveways for my neighbors for free in the winter. So I got my little brownie points in there.
You got your karma points just jacked up there.
Yeah.
Oh. God, it's good to be back on live talking.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 3 people watching. I get that. And it wasn't planned. Nobody's expecting me. So this is a nothing show except fantastic guest.
I try.
But, oh, God, does this feel good? Just now, do I sound okay? I was trying to get all the settings back up, so I have no idea whether I'm quiet or like I wasn't able to do all my pre-tests and stuff. This is just
No, you sound fine in my headphones.
send it.
Yeah, full out going for it.
So, Living Legends in Pinckney, Michigan. You're gonna love Hell Survivors. You're gonna absolutely love Hell Survivors. Now, I do know that some people are love them, hate them with the owners and the way they do things. So Hell Survivors has their own vibe, which is totally cool in my book. Just because, I mean, they've been around so long, they've got the way they want to do things and the way they do it. So just be aware of that. But other than that, that field is amazing. Now, I don't know I haven't been there since 1998, 99, I think. 99, I think. The year my dad passed away. But I'm not sure if that many people have trampled down the woods, but it was just thick and gorgeous and all hills and creeks. And
Dwayne was on a podcast end of last week, and he said that there's an old section that they hadn't been playing for a few years that they opened back up for this.
Nice.
So maybe they were letting the woods grow back in, or he said it's something that a lot of people haven't seen in a few years. So
nice. Uh-oh. Something just popped into my green room. Here we go. Dude.
Stevie, you're back. Outstanding, buddy.
Fred,
2 months, but I'm here. I've only got 2 viewers right now, and I do not care.
Outstanding. Yeah, more will come up though. You know, they watch the show just like my show. You know, they watch it later on.
No, I'm not. See, I'm not even worried about that. If nobody watches this show this episode, I do not care.
They will. They will. You got Robert Hansen on. They can't help but watch it. Come on.
Right? And now I've got Fred, and
now we've got the legend.
How you doing, Robert?
I'm good. How have you been?
I've been real good. Thank you very much. It's great to see Steve back on again. You know, I was getting a little worried about him. I thought I was going to have to go up to Ken and help him out with that, man. But
I was starting to miss his leg.
Yeah, yeah. Good
and
to be back
on that
Steve.
note,
oh man, I got a raise. I like it. Right.
Sorry, it went full screen and I lost all. Anyway, they've changed my layout because everything shut down and because I wasn't live. I'm not paying. So I was cutting costs where I could. Oh, and Josh says I sound great, and we got Patrick McGoy.
Yeah.
Hey. Well, hey Pat. I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. Fred, would you like to bugger it up more than me?
No, you I take care of my own. Yeah. He's got the podcast too. He's got a pretty good podcast going.
So. Oh yeah, which? All right. So, which podcast does he have?
Go on, you can find it. You're good at it.
I'm sure I can, but right now I am cutting your head off with ads, so we're getting rid of that.
Oh,
we're switching back.
It's fine. I'm used to that. That's piece of cake.
Nobody's watching, and I think all my sponsors basically just say, we're just glad you're back. So nobody cares about this episode except me.
Oh, I don't know. Me and Robert, we care about it. Yeah. You know, and you know, people are going to watch it anyhow. You know, they're going to go, oh, crap. Steve's back on again.
Oh, shit,
you know?
yeah, Steve's got a new
and oh my God, he's got Robert Hansen on. It's so cool, you know.
Yeah,
so, yeah. It's
that's what they tuned in for.
Oh,
it will. You know, you don't know, man. Look at the smile. I absolutely love it.
What?
See, there you go. There you go. Front line.
His smile or mine?
Oh no, it's definitely his. But you know, I still like you. You know, And Patrick, I had Patrick and his partner on my show, and they're a great couple of guys. They really.
Now, when
really
you say partner, are you talking like business partner or part?
On show partner.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Patrick, they have a really, really good little podcast, and
cool.
Yeah, and they're they're real cool guys. They really are. If you got to talk to them, Stevie, you'd love them. Really.
I'm sure I've seen it. It's just the last couple months with bad internet, I was very picky about what I was watching, and like the internet was just horrible. But before we get to that, I have to point something out because I want you to help me, since this doofus keeps trying to make me call Moose. I want to name. I want to.
I haven't called you Moose
to Stash yet. It's been 2 months.
It's been 2 months.
But
get the moose on the loose.
But notice how my beard has got the skunk stripes, and he's got all white and white with the giant porn stash. So I say we start calling him Stash.
That's not bad. I like the moose thing too. That's.
And I got to change all the jerseys that say Princess on them already.
Princess Stash.
I thought he was talking about your jerseys. I'm sorry,
no,
Steve.
His actual jersey, his actual nickname is Princess.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm Princess in these parts, so I got a couple team jerseys that I put instead of Hanson on the back, it says Princess in nice pink letters.
How cool.
Well, I think that for my future jerseys, and I know I have one from Alec Remember Foundation, but I think for future jerseys, I'm no longer going to be getting a number. It's just going to be my hand. So I'm losing the 33, and it's just going to be the hand.
Well, then everybody's going to think it's 5.
Sure.
Or 4 and a thumb. And or maybe just the thumb. I don't know. I'm just trying to give you different options here.
Have an industrial accident, and it'll be 3.5.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, you always tell me I'm number 1 with him, but I can't show it on screen. So
I caught your show last night, by the way, Fred. I quite enjoyed it, although I had one complaint. As much fun as it was, at no time in all your rambling did you ever talk about how to form a paintball team, which was the whole point of the show. I was killing myself laughing.
We did a little bit, No,
you didn't. I watched the whole show.
Oh, no. You know how it is. Yeah, because I seen you in the green room, and I was going to pop you up in a minute, and next thing I know, you pop off.
Well, you had everything set, and you were getting to go, and I thought,
I would have brought you on as soon as I got everybody comfortable and stuff like that. I would have definitely brought you on. Steve, you know that. Come on.
I honestly, you had such a great show last night that it was. By the way, for everybody that doesn't know, like all 5 of you that. Because the masses are out tonight. For those of you who don't know, Fred does Mr. Fred and Friends on Flagpole Productions every Tuesday night. So
I appreciate that, Steve.
I pop on every now and then when I can, but he's usually got his guests all locked in, and so there's no need for me.
Steve has an open invitation, and he just doesn't come on. That's all.
Well, it's not an
open invitation.
And I appreciate that, but it's just like when you've got a good show, the last thing you need is me just on the show just going,
Well, no, we just, you know how it's just like we're doing right now. You, Robert, and I are just sitting here talking. You know, and are we talking paintball? Sometimes we talk paintball. Sometimes
we're talking paintball right now.
What we try to do is we try to make it entertaining for the people that are watching us. That's the whole ticket. And that's why I'm glad to see you back, Steve. Now you got to get back in the saddle again. It's you fell off the bike. Now you got the bike back up again. You got the wheels rolling.
I never actually fell off the bike. The bike
you were pushed
detonated.
Your foot slipped and the metal pedals got your shin, didn't they?
No, the thing just went and it was gone. I would try to do stuff like live, and I was doing a lot of practice chats with people, and most of my friends out there in paintball land know that I'll say, hey, listen, you got 5 minutes to chat online. I want to test this setting, or I want to do that. I drive Fred nuts sometimes. You're usually busy, so I don't bug you too much, but
let me tell you, Robert, I get him on last night so we could test it, and we're sitting there talking and everything like that, and I'm just getting comfortable, and he goes, hey, it was nice talking to you. I got to go eat. Click, and he's gone.
I was a little more polite than that. I caught in the beginning. I said, I've got Chinese food on the way. I said, I've got Chinese food on the way. I've been fighting with faucets and this and that.
And the minute that Chinese food showed up, I was under the bus. Just like that, baby.
Yeah, but I was still, I ate, I rushed through it, I ate, I was back online, and you freaking ignored me.
I didn't ignore you. It was a timing thing. So, and then I had Kiko on, and, Kiko had his microphone right up there. I could hear him breathing all the time.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to mute that guy.
I did a couple times, actually. I did actually about 3 times through the show. And then at the very end, about 14 minutes from the end, Bill Bailey's camera went out.
Yeah, I saw that.
He could still hear us and everything like that and talk, but his camera went out. So after the show was over, I told him, I said, well, go ahead and try this. And he even shut the whole computer down and came back on again, and we still couldn't get it to work. So I was going to tell him to call you.
About 20 minutes just to get this laptop to fire up today.
Oh, right. Yeah,
it's been sitting in a drawer since the last time you had me on, Steve.
Yeah, I have a snag, boy. That's what I do. Is I'm on the phone to Steve right away. Steve, this isn't working. Steve, this isn't working.
I was all excited because I scraped up some nickels and pennies, and I got myself a new webcam to try to improve the visual image, and then my internet detonated, and it was just like, so. But I don't know if you can tell, but now with the higher speed internet, I'm just looking crispy as ever.
Yeah. But now you need to go to the body shop and get a little fixed up, and
Well, if he wants to fix the imaging a little bit, he just needs to grab the Beast and hold that up close so that I can drool on it for a second.
Which one? The Beast. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, my future Automag.
Rob has a hard-on for this thing.
I want that thing.
Oh yeah, Automags are beautiful, man. Come on.
So
I got to look at that when it was actually down here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So do you know the story behind this, Fred?
No,
I bought it at a pawn shop for $40, and
Get out of here.
And it had a TAC 1 body on it. The thing was leaking, and nobody knew what was going on with it.
Oh, wow.
And so I saw that, and it was like I didn't even bother to try to haggle. I'm just like, yeah, I'll take that, please. And it's just like I just peel out the money. It's just like
absolutely.
Wow,
that's a steal.
This is worth more than like just the valve alone was worth double $40.
Wow.
Like forget everything else.
More than double $40. You're looking at about $175, $200 for that valve.
Right. But at the time, double. So I traded the TAC 1. I traded the TAC 1 body, or I sold it, and then I bought the purple one from Jake from Bearded Works. And I also got rid of the bicycle grip, and I got this from Jake from Bearded Works as well. It's just a CP grip. It's a little scuffed, but everything on this gun is scuffed.
It's beautiful. It is. It's beautiful. So, Jake Barini, huh?
Yeah, and then
he's a great guy.
And then Martin of the Booney Boys. The camera doesn't do it justice.
But I see it.
That's beautiful. A purple glitter grip.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be on my wall someday.
No. Yeah.
It needs to be played with, Steve. I'll take
it. Will be.
Hey, I got one up here, Robert, that I have never even put air through it.
Yeah, you keep that up there on camera once in a while, and it's beautiful.
I do. It's the number 13 that Tom K gave me, and it's got the number 1 Fred Schultz mini air system on it from Air America, and I just and plus I had so many back in the day, and it just came from 2 special friends, and so I just kind of keep it that way. So you probably put air to it; it probably leak everywhere now. It's been a lot of years.
You need to rock it though.
What's that?
You absolutely need to rock that gun.
I got all. I got a bunch of things. I got the one that Butterworth signed for me, my autococker. It just sits there, and I got my other autococker that I play with, and we're putting together Constant Pursuit. If you watch a show last night, I'm sure you heard that.
I did.
Field 1 is our sponsor,
which is wicked.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Those guns are absolutely amazing. I really love the Aculock barrel. I'd really like to get one for this.
You know what, Stevie? I got to tell you, they are the best barrel I've ever shot. They honestly are.
Well,
and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to buy one when I was in Chicago. I think it was in Chicago. Maybe it was World Cup. I forget. I'm pretty sure it was Chicago though. And I said, Andy, come here. You got to see this. I grabbed Andy. I took him to the booth, and they had a purple barrel. He goes, "Yep, I'm buying that." I'm just like, it's my only one. So Andy got the barrel, and he loves that thing, and it's all boom treated and everything as well. So
yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, Cesar Pizzo, he does the Ultra Silk. He does the boom treatment, and I got to tell you, the barrel's perfect to start with. Before you boom treat that stuff, Steve, and it is amazing. It absolutely is.
Oh, this is all boom treated. This is all boom treated.
Yep.
This is all boom treated.
Yeah, it's a good process. You know, a lot of people gave Cesar a little heat over it.
Oh, they still do.
I know they do, but you know, when he puts it on, it actually impregnates the metal itself, so it just stays slippery for so long, man.
Well, this is actually one of Cesar's Ultra Shockers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it was one of 15 for the Tim Montresor, right?
Right, I remember that. Yep.
And this whole thing is boom treated and all the bells and whistles, but essentially it's just a stock gun. But it just has extras, lots and lots of extras that are all matched.
It's beautiful.
I took this at World Cup with Cesar beside me, and we went to the Smart Parts booth, and we were talking to Russell Jackson, who's one of their techs and
tech guys,
and marketing. He's more marketing than tech, but he does a lot of tech too. And they actually had a special gauge on it, and they actually tested my settings to what a stock setting would be for what I was firing at, and this actually runs lower, significantly lower. I think it was like 8%. Don't quote me on the number, but it was a significant amount. But this gun actually runs lower than the standard, so it's more efficient.
Wow.
Like, and that's I'm not making that up. I didn't read that somewhere. Cesar was beside me, Russell was in front of me. This was the gun, and I watched it tested. Like,
wow, very cool.
People can tell me I'm full of crap all they want, but everything they have is hearsay. I was there. I watched the gauge. You know, I was in the middle of the conversation.
Right. You know, I'll tell you a real good one here is, you know, Dan Kobe. I look at on April Fool's, right? I look at an Immortal Air System, and it's got this little piece that looks like it's screwed on the end, right? And it says what it does is it retrieves extra air that your gun does not use and puts it back into the tank, you know. And I talked to Danny, you know, and I told Danny, I said, yeah, it's a pretty good one, huh? And he goes, yeah. He says, you know, Fred, he goes, I put that out there. And he goes, John, his son, he goes, he's getting swamped with calls, people calling in and wanting it. I'm going, he's calling me up, yelling at me, going, what the hell did you do that for? But it was cool, just a little piece on the end of it. That when you don't use the air, it puts it back into the tank, you know? Now, who in the hell would even think something like that could work, you know?
Oh, there's a long list of people.
It amazed me.
Yeah, but I mean, you and I both know from back in the day when it came to inventions, people were saying, "Oh, we've got the best paintball lube oil out there," and all they were doing was going to the local machinist store, buying air tool oil, and then little bottles, and then putting it in with a turkey baster. I kid you not, I was at a store which shall remain nameless, and they were pulling the air gun oil out, and they were putting in the little vials with a frickin' turkey baster, and then they just put their own little stickers on. It's like, best oil you can get, can get, and they were just raking in money hand over fist. Like,
that's cool. Robert, what do you shoot?
Cover it all. I shoot for team stuff. I shoot Planet Eclipse 170. Anytime I'm not on a speedball field, I shoot my Automag. Classic valve Automag, bought from Tim in '97.
Right.
And, you know, just slowly keep it updated.
Yeah, he's supposed
I've
to
got
be.
the old hyper frame for it, so if I want to go electro with it, I just swap out my trigger frame.
Cool. Yeah, I just waiting for it. I wanted. He was building me one. I don't know if have you seen the carbon fiber one yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God! Rob has one. Oh, I could not believe he handed that to me. It was like holding air.
So light. Yeah.
It's like holding air.
Like I refer to my Automag as the bowling ball. And then you pick that thing up and you almost throw it across the room because you're waiting for it to be 8-9 pounds.
It just blew me away. But I had Tim was building me one, but I didn't want the exterior line. I wanted it to run through the receiver, and so I guess he's still waiting to get those or something.
Yeah, the NUMEC frames are still on. Yeah, so what you're looking for is what's known as a nail gun. And the name nail comes from all the parts that are NUMEC, and I forget all the details off the top of my head. But interesting fact about the nail gun is that was the first Airgun Designs paintball marker to hit a magazine cover in over a decade last year. And I know this because I wrote it. I took the pictures, and my picture was on the picture of the nail gun was on the cover. But Rob told me all about it, and so when I was in Vegas, I forget the guy's name. He's gonna smack me next time I see him. I know it. Anyway, he let me have the gun. Pardon?
Joaquin.
That's it, Joaquin.
I call him Joe Queen.
Yeah. So anyway, Joaquin, he brought his gun out, and I'm walking around. Chris Lasoya's like, let me see that. Like, everybody's like, what is that? And they're like, everybody was just flocking around as I'm walking around Vegas with this nail gun. I had to see the new Automag. And I love that gun. It's absolutely amazing. But I didn't
the receivers are getting hard to get, though. He said they're pretty hard to get. So
yeah. Well, NUMEC is making other things, and they're just they make it when they make it, and once it's made, it sells immediately. So they don't really care. And I shouldn't say they don't care, but they don't care.
It's not a top priority.
Exactly. And I've heard rumblings from a few different people that there's a couple companies that are trying to backwards engineer the NUMEC frame and make their own version. So I'm expecting to start seeing some new frames coming out in the next year or so. But paintball talk is cheap.
Yeah,
proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. Well, that's like, the Force, down at Field 1, I keep talking to them about, when are you going to make a mechanical frame for it? And then again, on April Fool's, a company came out and said, well, we got the mechanical frame for the Force right now, and they'll be on sale in a couple of weeks. And even I got taken by that one. That just really sucked. I'm asking Frazee and everybody down there, I go, hey man, you guys got that mechanical frame? And they're like, well, Freddie, we're working on one, but it's a ways away because they because it's so complicated, and I talking to Eric, Eric Crandall, and he owns a company, and that's what he told me, when I had him on a show a few weeks ago. He says, we're working on it, but it's not an easy thing to change it over from electronic to a mechanical.
I have seen 2 prototypes in pictures of mechanical frames for the Field 1 Force. But
you might want to tell him about it because
they're glitchy. I've seen prototypes, but they don't work properly. That's the thing. Like, they exist, but they're not good.
Yeah, because I go down. Matter of fact, Oliver's supposed to be coming up here in the next couple of days, so we're going to go down there. And I'm going to do a special show with him and Alex.
So has he moved back to the States permanently now?
No.
Or is he just back in the States to visit?
No, not even that. What he did is he came back about 2 weeks ago now, and they were down in San Diego. Alex just got back, but they're down there. They're working on the Iron Kids video. Right. And the Iron Kids are, when they all started out and everything like that, they all started out at the fields. I started back then, you know? Yeah. So anyhow, he's down there, and then he texted me he's supposed to be coming up here, I think day after tomorrow or something like that, or in the next few days. And then when he comes up, I'm going to go down. We're going to go live again from Field 1 with him and Alex. And then, you know, after he's done with all this, I think they're going to road trip motorhome down to Texas for the NXL. That's going to be down there in Texas. I believe it's next week or the week after or something like that. And William Bailey, my stomach is rumbling. I like it. And so anyhow, so then after that, he's probably going to go back to Belly. So
got it.
Yeah. You know, and Belly is pretty cool. There's Tico's been doing all kinds of research on Belly. You know, every time I see him, he goes, "Oh, you know how many people Belly got?" And I go, "No, nope, I missed that one, Kiko." And he goes, "They got 4.5 million." He goes, "You know how long Belly is?" And I go, "Nope, I missed that one too, Kiko." He goes, "It's 7.3 miles long." I mean, 70.3 miles long. So you know, because Belly's an island, you know. So
yeah,
and he told me how
now,
long
is it
it
pronounced
is.
Bally or Bali? I always thought it was Bali.
It's Bali. You know,
I'm not correcting you. I just don't know.
No. I'm breaking in a new tongue, so everything I say is wrong. But yeah, it's Bali. And you want to really be? It's Indonesia. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So. Isn't that right, Robert? You got to cut through the chase sometimes, man.
It's that dot on the map over there.
There you go.
What's the name? What's the?
I like him.
What's the? Oh, there's a musical that you should tease Ollie about. Bali High.
Oh yeah,
calling.
yeah. We talked about that. Ali Lama, you know, all kinds of things. So, but he's really a good guy, and you know, Alex is a terrific person. You know, those guys down at Field 1, they're only about 30 miles from me. So,
right.
You know, and they are just, they're the greatest bunch of guys. They really are. And then now we've got, you know, Wayne Black. He works down there with them too. And he's on Constant Pursuit now. So, you know, and I'm pretty excited about Constant Pursuit right now.
So wait, I gotta interrupt for a second. So Wayne works for Field 1 and now he's on Constant Pursuit? Sweet. Yeah, that's cool.
Certainly is. And yeah, it's pretty cool. We got some good guys, you know. The whole thing, if you missed it last night, we were talking about,
I didn't miss it.
Yeah, the whole thing about playing is, you know, you can be the best player in the world, but you know, you're not going to be on Constant Pursuit if you're a jerk. I just, you know, there's just one thing I've always, in my whole career that I've been really tight on is I like the nice people. The nice people make paintball grow. And you can be the best player in the world, but if you're a jerk, you're not helping paintball at all. You might be helping yourself, but you know, I'm into helping paintball grow. You know, and I'm sure the same thing Robert would do too, and the same thing you do, Steve. You know, it's all about making our sport a larger sport in a positive manner, and that's something I just really push. So everybody in Constant Pursuit, they're all handpicked. I've been letting Dan Ringer do a lot of it. He calls me up and asks me what I think, and I give my input. But he's been doing pretty good with it right now. We got some really young, fast guys.
He's the general manager.
Correct.
Yep. Nice.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun, you know, and I'm very excited since everybody found out we were putting CP back together. I mean, we've been swamped with all kinds of things. So I just been doing a little bit at a time, and you know, we've got the new clothesline coming out here pretty quick, and it's through Social Paintball, and Tim Schloss and I are doing it, and it's the original Tiger Stripe. It's the original pattern, 3-finger pattern. It's the original colors. He calls them the box colors or whatever the hell it is. But anyhow, and it's going to be for jerseys because, you know, Steve and I have Stronghold, and, you know, that's going to be just for sportswear and stuff like that. We get this thing finally rolling, and yeah. But you know, the jerseys are going to be pretty cool. It's jerseys and pants.
I still want the long sleeve shirt.
I love it. What's that now?
I still want that long sleeve shirt that you guys were going to put out that were all numbered.
They're made.
You know what? Let me tell you something real quick, Robert. I got them all sitting right here. I have.
Yeah, I was supposed to get number 53. When that all went down.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Let me. No, hold tight here. Hold tight here. Because Robert, let me tell you something, buddy. Number 53.
Now, to be clear, while he's doing
It
the
sure
search,
the hell is too. Robert Hansen, the large.
Yeah.
I want to.
This
I
is-
got.
this-
I got.
this
I'm
is
going
what
to cut
I'm
it
gonna
right
do.
off for just 1 second.
No.
I'm taking over.
Okay, it's your show.
Thank you. Just to be clear to everybody watching, we took orders, but we did not take a single nickel.
No,
So
you
just
didn't.
so
I
that
kept asking
everything's
for
clear,
somebody to take my money.
Okay. This is
But
what
it's
we're
very
gonna- this-
important that everybody understands that Fred and I never took a nickel from
Period.
anybody.
Period.
Yet.
And I've got a couple $1,000 into this. So you
Yes.
know. And
Right.
the thing is, Robert, I have sent 2 of them. Bud Orr's got one. Tim Schloss has got one. You know, all my friends. Steve has got one in his son Cord. They both have one, and I sent one up to Jeff Thompson. So I've sent it to people that I think have made an impact on paintball.
Barbie
And
has
I've-
one too,
and-
right?
And I've given 2 of them out for fundraisers. One of them went for $200. The other went for $225. That's how much you are. Now, Robert, I just looked at it, and you are right as rain. It is in there. So when we're done, you text me your address, and I am going to send it to you at no charge.
You don't have to do that. I'll
No,
still pay
no,
for
I
it.
know. I don't have to do anything but dime.
Well, I tell you what, you
I
send it to
understand
me
that.
for no charge, and I'll send Andy the money at Alley Remembered.
Well, I just made another
That's
donation
win-win.
to Ellie. I just made another donation to Ellie Remember. Kathy Alvarez had her birthday thing, so every time I see it come up, I do that. But you give me your address, you got it coming, period. And I bet it is sitting over here in a package. Do they smell like bacon? You know, Bill
It
Bailey.
never left California, Bill.
Bill Bailey, you know, he co-hosts on my show with me. He's a great guy. And you know, it's funny as hell is he bid on the jacket. Not my very first jacket, but my second logo jacket for Constant Pursuit. He bid on it and he won the bid. And it was at Andy's place. I sent it for the Ellie Remember Foundation to raise money for him. And then he's got a picture of Steve on it. So now every time that we talk about the jacket or we talk about Steve, he says that the jacket smells like bacon. Now, Chica Strata. Okay. Chica's got one. I sent. You know why I sent Chica one?
Because he deserves it.
He damn right because he deserved it.
Oh, there's my boy. What's up, Brian?
Yeah, Chica has watched the show every week that I've had it.
Plus,
he
watches a number and he shares them all
to
make sure that it.
Yeah, I give him, and that's not his name, Chica. That's his dog's name. But
Josh.
you know, I mean,
Yeah, we had that discussion earlier.
Oh, I know. You know, I give him 2 thumbs up because you know what he does. You know, people that watch a show like they're watching your show and they're watching Robert and you and I talk right now. You know, we talk a little bit about paintball. We talk about things. You know, these guys that watch the shows like this, I feel are interested enough in paintball to want to learn stuff that they would not know otherwise going out to their field or talking to their friends. You know, I think brush over a lot of things that, and that's why I watch your show, Steve. Some of the guys you got on, you know, well, I just learned things that I didn't know before, and I love learning. You're never too old to learn, period. So
I just got a picture sent to me, so you guys chat amongst yourselves.
Cool. Well, Robert, when we're done, make sure I get your address. Send it to me on private messenger.
Yeah.
And I guarantee it's sitting in the blue pack over here. I bet I could walk over and pick it out of the blue pack right now. But I never sent even them out. And one of the snags was I didn't have a separate PayPal set up. I had my I love it. That's my buddy Billy.
Oh, he should have been smelling it in the picture.
Oh my God.
I wonder if I can find the picture of me wearing it. You guys keep talking. Bear with me a second.
Yeah, he's heading out to Monte Casino. I don't know if you know him, Robert. But,
I've not had the privilege of meeting Bill yet.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He has, I can't even begin to tell you, he has so many markers. He has a museum.
Well, yeah, it looks like a damn store when he's on
the
show.
But what you see behind him, Robert, I swear to God, is
that's nothing, right? That's a drop
3 to 5% of what he has.
Right.
He has. I bet you he's got 1,000, and he's got so many different one of a kinds. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
Period. And now, hey, real quick, I got you marked down as a large in here. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yep.
Princess is a large? You're not tall enough to be a large.
I
Yeah,
am
he is.
5'3", 135 pounds soaking wet.
A
You are
large is
totally
it.
not a large.
Yeah, he is.
No, I wear long sleeves,
So do I.
size
Gorilla
large.
arms.
Yep.
Size large.
Yeah, no, you got it, buddy. And I swear, I bet you I could walk over there and find it because I got the names written on the ones I never sent out. I just kept them all. But you got
I'm
one
just-
coming.
I'm
And
just teasing you, Rob.
Appreciate that.
I like
Yeah,
wearing my
absolutely.
jerseys like triple XL, though they're not allowed to do that anymore. But
Dude,
still
I
like
used to play
bulky.
in the late 90s, early 2000s. I would play in a double XL jersey, and you were allowed one layer under your jersey, so it was a triple XL T-shirt. And after I would put my pack on, I would reach down in there and pull that whole shirt up above my pack strap.
yep,
Bounce City.
wow,
yep.
like the Michelin Man.
And then they said, no, wait, your jersey can be one size larger than what you're supposed to be wearing. Your underlayer has to fit. And that,
Wow.
that got rid of that.
Did you guys slit the sides too and then have them restitch? We used to do
I
that up
did
here all
not.
the time. We'd slit our jerseys up to our rib cage, and then we'd hold it in our teeth. We'd put our back on, and then we just let it drop. And so it was just like a
like a
front
tarp
dress,
hanging
if you
there.
will.
Like a tarp
My-
hanging there, yeah.
yeah.
My guy here in the chat, Brian Sullivan, he's got a couple of his old school jerseys. They're all
Stitched
split
up the
that way.
sides. Yeah. There was a
Very
jersey
cool.
company. I can't remember what it was called. It didn't last long, but it actually had zippers up the side, so you had the choice of whether you wanted them open or closed. But you could like zip open the jerseys. I wish I could remember what they were called.
I don't know, but the one I got from Gino, it's the same thing. It's got the slits up the side too. It's it's Gino Velkin. It's Velkin's idea of tiger stripe, and that's my band jersey. That's what I wear when I go play. Until now, we get the new jerseys. But yeah, that's how theirs are. They're up the sides like that too. So yeah, and Robert, I really apologize not sending those out. But like I say,
Well, yeah, but we
had
didn't-
no way of
No,
connecting. we had no way
you
of
guys
collecting
weren't sure
anything.
how you were doing
Yeah.
payment or anything like that.
We weren't either. That was like we
That's-
got so wrapped up in what was
Yeah.
going on. It was like let's create, let's get this done. And then
Yeah.
when it came to getting the money to
That
there
was
was
the hard
bank
part.
account issues, and we just sort of like
Because I
and
have a
COVID
square,
and
I have a Square and I have a PayPal, but I didn't want to interact them with my personal stuff, so I wanted it to be something special. So I had to get something special, and man, I got to take. And then I tried to get Steve on it, which just made it an absolute.
because I'm in a different
mess.
country.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. So
So
it did. So finally, I just got all burnt out, and thank God that the president of my bank, I've known her for 35 years. I finally went down to her, and she gets on the computer, and I mean, 20 minutes later, I walk out, everything's done, and I'm like, why didn't I just do this to start with? But I
yep,
thought it'd be so easy, and well, it was a joke.
the
But
internet
you definitely got one
lied.
coming, and I'm going to tell you why you got it coming, because you are a good guy, Robert.
I appreciate that.
And you
guys
have
are
a
the
porn
best.
stash.
Period.
I don't have
Yeah.
a porn stash. I have a full beard.
It looks
It's a
great
full
too.
It
beard.
looks like a porn stash.
One thing you got to remember, Robert, is
That's
jealousy
it.
always
I'm getting
attacks.
just for men tomorrow. It's all
I
gonna
got
be black again.
I got skunk stripes.
Jealousy
I
always
look
attacks.
like Cruella DeVille's head.
Who's got a good beard, and that's Bailey. And he shaved his beard a couple of weeks ago. Man, he came on. I didn't even know him. He looked like he was 25 years old. I'm going, what the hell
Yeah.
is that?
Like when you buzz a poodle.
2.5 months ago, this was clean shaven.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you can grow a serious beard then.
Oh, yeah. I took almost 6 inches off my chin when I shaved it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But it looks great. Yeah, I don't care what Steve. Steve will be all over you about that, but I think it looks great.
Oh, it
Oh, come on,
looks
I'm
it looks
distinguished now.
fantastic for a porn stash.
I
Just
love it.
saying. I got
Well-
I got skunk stripes.
I got to stay out of this argument because I don't have a dog in the fight,
It's like
So, I didn't even have hair on my chest, And my wife asked me why. I told her, I said, you don't see grass on a playground either,
my
I mean, that's just how it is.
actually funny story about hair on chest. When I was in high school and I was self-conscious about it,
Oh.
like I was like grade 9 or whatnot. Dad, I was like, I wish I had hair on my chest, and my dad turned to me and with like straight face, he looked at me and he goes, you never have to lower your head. You're a McGuire. Keep your head held high. And if anybody says, why don't you have hair in your chest? You say, because any man can grow hair in his chest, but it takes a real man to wear it off.
There you go. There you go. You know, I got about 6 of them on there right now. I'm just hoping for split ends. You know?
I don't know. I'm just not gonna unleash the beast.
And that's why you never get my mag.
I love it. Oh man. Well, this has been pretty fun tonight, guys. I appreciate you letting me jump on.
I mean, we got a rocking 7 viewers now. I'm just glad to be back live. So thank you everybody that's hanging out.
Oh, somebody's watching you?
7 people are watching.
Oh, cool.
By the end of the week, this will have 40 views.
I got 4 people watching on Paintball Media.
I felt that kick in the butt all the way here, you know?
Nobody's watching me on Popular Unknown. I got 1 person watching on Twitch, and I got 2 people watching on YouTube.
On YouTube, huh? You know, yeah. I got to get on YouTube. You were going to help me do that, but obviously...
I was.
Yeah, it was.
But you went squirrel, and you were like...
Oh, I can't even tell you how busy I am. You know, I was supposed to do 3 trips this month. I'm not going to do any of them. Period. I'm just, I was supposed to go to Monte Casino. No, paintball trips. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was supposed to go to Monte Casino, and that's in a week and a half, and that's at Root House, Illinois, and that's always a fun time there. And Daly, Bill Bailey, he goes there, but he runs the whole thing. He spends, I mean, countless hours. He sets up his museum, and then he goes and he runs around on this little 4x4 taking care of business and stuff. So,
all right. So Sean just told me he doesn't think I'm live on the Pup channel, and so I'm going on to the Pup channel to see.
What's a Pup channel?
Popular Unknown group.
You're not on your own. You're not on your own thing.
Apparently, I'm not. Apparently, I'm not broadcasting on my own.
Rusty, it's been a couple months. You know, we'll knock the rust back off of him.
I like you more and more, Robert.
No, see, according to this, I'm live on my own group. But when I go on Facebook and I refresh the screen, because let's just be good about this, it's not there.
You know, for the longest time, I don't get the notification that you're live on Pup. I always see it post on Expendables page.
Yeah, I've been seeing a serious decrease.
But then I go
in
to your
traffic.
page to watch it because it's there.
Yeah, I've been seeing a serious decrease in my traffic on a lot of different angles. So, it is what it is. I'm sure
it'll build back up. You know,
we gotta pump them numbers
no,
up. You're working rookie numbers right now.
No, I'm talking like the actual traffic itself. Like I would post things and I would used to get a large number of responses, and now I'm getting 0. Like it's not even being showed. So I think that the Facebook metrics are against me right now, so I got to figure out what's going on. But in the meantime, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and I'm told right now I'm totally okay. Like I'm starting from scratch. I don't know if you guys saw, but I actually created I've created a few logos, but just me coming back from the dead. There's actually a new logo with my hand just coming out like a zombie. Have you guys seen that yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to check it out.
Hold on.
Are you gonna play it for me?
It's not a video. It's just a picture. Give me 1 second. I can call it up real quick.
Camacho back to D5. Hey man, noob for life right here. Noob for life.
Yeah, this is my new logo I got right up there.
Yeah.
And that was done by David Rom. And you've seen the video he did when my bandana came out. I mean, the guy is an absolute artist. It just blew me away. So anyhow, you know, I got a hold of him and I told him, I said, yeah, David, I said, the video you did was fabulous. I said, I love it. I says, you know, I said, I'm looking for a new logo for Mr. Fred and Friends. I says, if you get a chance, I says, go ahead and put one together and then just send me a bill. Well, he sent me the logo. He put it together and sent it to me. And I go, what do I owe you, buddy? And he goes, not a thing. He says, it's just great what you do for paintball. So, and I absolutely love it. It is.
And that's what's great about the paintball community too.
It is
All
absolutely
take care
right.
of one another as best we can.
Well, you should, and that's like on my show last night. I mean, I'm part of the WCPL, but I talked more about the NXL than I did the WCPL because Tom Cole and I are friends, and Rich, Rich and I have been friends. He played on Constant Pursuit years ago, and now he's going to play in Constant Pursuit again.
Well, he's coaching. He's not playing, is he?
He's doing both.
Okay.
Yep, he's doing both.
He's a guy that really deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Just my personal opinion. Like if you go back and you see all the articles that he's written, I mean, he created Excessive.
I created him.
Well, his parents created him, Fred. Unless you know something, unless you did something with his mom that people don't know. I'm just saying.
Right down to specifics. All right. Yeah, Rich and I go back a long ways. I think the world of that kid. I really, really do. He played with CP for a couple of years. Go ahead.
To be clear, my logo is just the hand.
Yeah.
But I created the hand specifically so I could do fun things with it, and I could just constantly change it up. But the hand would be a constant. So this is what I created for my comeback. I just thought it was
coming out
fun.
of the ground.
Your Walking Dead logo.
Yeah. I just thought that was fun. So
it is. It's cool.
Like it'll last maybe a month or two, and then I'll do something else. I love my hand with the wings, the Airborne logo, and I love the Scarab logo too. But
I like this one.
This is just fun.
I think this one's cool.
The zombie one. I'm getting a lot of feedback on people saying that they really want this as a shirt or something. So
yeah, I like that. You should put on back. That's pretty cool.
I don't think it needs to. I think it's self-explanatory. Something, just a hand coming out of the grave. It's like I don't think any more words are necessary.
Yeah, it's right on, man. Very cool. It's pretty cool too. I get to talk to Robert Hansen face to face. I like that. I feel bad about the shirt thing now.
No, don't feel bad about the shirt thing.
Well, yeah. Hey, I'm going to send it out tomorrow, just like I told you. All you got to do is message me. Yeah, absolutely. You just message me your because I can guarantee, Robert, if you're on my list that I looked at, it's in the package over here with your name on it.
Yeah.
So I will get that baby out. Truckers hate you.
I don't get it. And then back to D5. I'm already D5, so I don't know who he's talking about.
Yeah, when I saw him put that up, I was like, noob for life.
Yeah.
Right on, guys.
All right, guys. Well, listen, I've been going for about an hour or so, and I want a couple bugs that I have to work on, so I think we should wrap this up.
Sounds good.
Thank you guys for coming in and joining on my glorious return.
I appreciate you let me on.
Yeah.
Again, you have a permanent invitation just on my show, just like I have on yours. I know as a creator, sometimes having too many people just wrecks the vibe. And so when you've got a good show going, I don't see any reason why I need to elbow in and start taking, you know what I mean? Like so it's not that I don't want to be on the show. I mean, I love being on your show. I mean, I really love being on your show. It's just, I when you have such a good show going, it's just like, you know what?
The little screen in the corner.
That's just perfect. I'm going to sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah, the little screen in the corner. I'm liking Robert more and more.
He only needs a little screen.
I got to write that down, man.
I like it. Small.
Small. I resemble that remark.
SM all.
I love it. Robert, it was so cool talking to you. As soon as you're done, message me.
Yeah, we'll do.
And give me your address, and that'll be out tomorrow to you, my friend.
Awesome.
And it's signed already, and it is number 53 because it's in the book.
That's fantastic. That'll have to get shadow boxed with my 1 of 20 Hormesis jerseys.
Oh yeah, do you have any of the Hormesis headbands?
No.
I thought you got gifted one.
There's an HK jersey that got made for SBS paintball
that
I got that has the Hormesis logos on it, their design. It was all collabed, and there's only they made 19 of them, and they told the owner that they weren't going to be able to make him any more like that again. So it's
very cool.
I'm going to shadow box that because they'll never be made again, and then I have the Shadowboxes Stronghold jersey.
Yeah, you know what? I sent out 2 other guys that watch the show all the time, and their comments and stuff are always terrific. I sent them each one too, and they shadow boxed theirs also. So I was very, very happy about that. And when you get it, first of all, let me know you got it, and then send us a picture with you in it, buddy, so I can put it on my site.
For sure.
Because you're a cool guy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because
Steve, yeah, no, yeah, you know. That's what paintball's all about. You know, the 3 of us just sitting here talking right here. You know, if somebody was watching us or anybody that's watching this is going to feel comfortable and they're going to understand that we're all about building the sport. That's why we take everything, you know, I take everything with a grain of salt because, you know, the more popular you get, the more you get hit. Take my word for it. It's because there's a lot of people out there. Oh, I guarantee. And I've had it for years. I've had people hate me because I've been on television. They hate me because I've had all the cover shots, you know, and they never take a chance to get to know you or anything like that. So
people just hate me because I'm beautiful.
Perfect. No. No. Steve, I appreciate so much you coming on the show. Robert, terrific seeing you. I appreciate letting me jump in with you guys and talk tonight.
Yeah.
You're going to hit us with your catchphrase, Fred?
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock Pacific time on Facebook on Flagpole Productions. Until then, please play hard, play safe, play fair, but get out there and play paintball. Bye now.
See you, Fred.
See you, Fred.
And Rob?
I don't have a catchy catchphrase. Yeah, I guess if you can't stay classy, stay dressed.
Screw off. Whoop, wrong button. All right, everybody. That is my show for tonight. I thank you, Rob. Thank you, Fred, for hanging out with me. And tonight was a horrible show in the best of ways. I can't even begin to tell you guys how happy I am to be back live on the air. I mean, I didn't expect anything for tonight's show. I didn't talk about it. I didn't really want to make a big deal about this. I knew there was going to be bugs and hiccups, and there were, because that's just the way it works. But yeah, I have to reset my camera because I'm looking. Normally I look here, but anyway, it is what it is. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. I have been talking with a few people, so we're going to be getting some really good guests on. Can't wait for about that. I have been talking with a company that shall remain unnamed, but I'm going to be doing some actual reviews and tests of some new products that are coming out, which should be wicked. But again, proof is in the pudding, so I can't do it until I actually have it with me. Anyway, play with passion, everybody. Keep your paint dry, and thanks to the new internet, I will see you next week. Ciao.